After watching so many different YouTubers here sharing their advice on how to make money online, how to start an online business, personal development, I decided to start testing some of these methods, from online teaching to freelancing to affiliate marketing to writing and publishing ebooks on Amazon. I tried it all. And what I realized was that I live in a total different world for most of these creators. What works for someone who lives in America or in Europe might not work for someone like me who live right here in Africa. It's not that it doesn't work, but you are not going to get the same amount of success like someone who live maybe in America or in Europe, right? So what I did was I had to tweak some things a bit so that I can position myself online in a way that I'll be able to make money right here in Africa. Eventually, I started making money online, and not just making money online, but I started making a monthly income online, a considerable monthly income online. I'm not here to brag or to show off that I am making money online. That is not the case. In fact, I am nowhere near where I want to be financially, but I'm in a much better place than where I used to be financially. All right. So I'm making a lot more than what I was making for my 9 to 5. And that was why I eventually quit my 9 to 5 work. I talked all about that in a separate video. So if you're interested in watching that video, I'm going to be leaving the link of that video in the description box so you can go check it out. And that is why in today's video, I'm going to be telling you what I would do if I had to start from scratch. I mean, if I had to start as a complete beginner with no social media following, with no experience, I mean, as a complete novice, this is what I will do. These are the steps I will take to position myself online in a way that I can make a monthly income. I guarantee you this actually works. And if it worked for me, then it's going to work for you. Trust me. Step number 1 is for you to get yourself noticed. Now, how do you get yourself noticed online? There's actually just one way to get yourself noticed, and that is by communicating. There are 2 ways for you to communicate online. One is through video presentation, like what I'm doing right now. And the second is by writing, whether it's writing on Twitter or writing a blog on your website or writing on LinkedIn or on Facebook. You just need to learn how to communicate online. Now, step number 2 is for you to create a LinkedIn profile and a YouTube page. So what do you need YouTube and LinkedIn for? YouTube is for you to build a personal brand on it. Now, I cannot overemphasize it, but in this day and age of social media, you need some form of a personal brand, all right? YouTube, in my opinion, is the best platform to create a personal brand on. And the reason is simple, because on YouTube, you're going to be creating long form videos, which you can always repurpose into shorts and maybe post it on different platforms like Instagram, Facebook. So you have that advantage of using one video to create multiple videos and post on different social platforms. And again, you can also convert your videos into a post, right? You can convert it into a LinkedIn post, into a Twitter post, into a blog post. And that is like killing 5 birds with like one stone. Most importantly is the money aspect. YouTube is the highest paying social media platform, so you need to be on YouTube. The next platform is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is where you're going to be working on your writing skills. Now, LinkedIn is a suit and tie of social media. You need to be on LinkedIn if you want to get in front of employers, in front of CEOs, in front of business owners. I mean, in front of decision makers, people who can actually give you a high paying job. So you need to be in front of them. And the easiest way you can get in front of these people is to be on LinkedIn. Now, I know a lot of people hate LinkedIn. And the reason is because LinkedIn can be really, really intimidating, especially for someone who doesn't have any experience or any achievement to show off. Or maybe you're someone who doesn't even have a university degree, and you get on LinkedIn and you see these people showing off their achievement, their certificates, and it feels like you're kind of competing with them. Yeah, it can feel very intimidating, but seriously, you don't have to look at these people or let them intimidate you. I mean, I've never worked a job or gotten a job where someone asked for my certificate or for my college degree. So you don't have to let these people intimidate you. You just have to focus on your goal, on what you came here for, which is to write and communicate your value. Now, once you have your LinkedIn and YouTube profile set up, the next step is for you to find yourself a niche. Not just any type of niche, but find yourself a profitable niche. I mean, a niche that gives you that possibility or that high probability of getting you an employment in the future. For example, instead of you creating maybe like a YouTube video where you're showcasing a day in your life, let's say like as a mom, or a day in your life as a newlywed, what you can do is instead focus on creating videos, sharing values. Find the problems that your audience are facing. Start creating tutorial videos. Start creating videos which are a solution to those problems. So the content that you are going to be posting as of now is going to be value-driven content. Content that is just aimed at solving the problems of your target audience. For example, let's say you want to position yourself as a virtual assistant. You need to know what a virtual assistant does, right? And one of the things that a virtual assistant helps clients to do is to manage their email. So what you can do is create a tutorial video where you show how to manage client inbox, how to organize client inbox. And those are the type of videos that is going to attract the right type of people to your content. And those are the type of people you need that might give you the job that you need, as opposed to you creating maybe a day in your life as maybe as a new mom or as a newlywed. I mean, just doing the basic stuff that you do in your home. Now tell me, how are these business owners or these CEOs going to know that you are capable of working as a virtual assistant? They are not going to look for to study the content. This takes us to the next step, which is what type of content you need to be creating in your niche. Now, this is where the research part comes into play. You need to research your niche like a hawk. You need to spend time in researching. Researching is the most important part of creating content online, right? If you don't have the right content to communicate out there, then the right type of people are not going to be attracted to you or to your content. Research what is working, what is trending. Identify common problems that your target audience are facing. Find top creators in your niche. Look at what they are doing. Look at their style of writing, how they are talking, how they are creating videos, what they are putting out there. You can also look at the comment sections of these videos, right? Go to the videos of these top creators, go to their comment sections. That's one of the ways I usually find content ideas. Go to their comment section. You're going to see some of the questions that the audience are asking. So those are the pain points that you need to concentrate on. Now, once you have identified one or two problems that your audience or your target audience is facing, the next thing you're going to do is to go on YouTube, look for tutorial videos, and start learning and practicing these tutorials. Now, this is where a lot of beginners make the biggest mistake. They get stuck in the learning mode or in the learning phase instead of actually taking the action. Most of them keep taking courses, watch endless tutorial videos. Some of them even download these videos and save to watch later. Some of them will attend so many different webinars. I mean, if there's any free webinar out there, they are first to attend, and they don't actually do the most important part, which is taking the action. A lot of people always feel that they need to be an expert. They need to achieve that expert level before they can actually start creating. But that is a very, very big mistake. You don't have to be an expert to start creating videos or writing. You learn as you go in this business. This is a continuous learning business. What I do is every time I want to create a video, I do my research. I'll go on other creators. I look for tutorials and I download these tutorials and practice them. After practicing them, I can then go and create a video and upload on YouTube. That is the process. That has always been the process. I don't wait until I know how to do everything before I can create videos and post. If that was the case, that means there will be no research campus. So I learn and do and I repeat. Another trick I do is to create like some form of a content calendar where I have video ideas ready and set. And if it's like a full tutorial that I have to create, then I go ahead and take my time. The learning process for me can take like, depending on the type of content that I want to create, but if it's a lengthy tutorial that needs detailed explanation, it can take me like 1 week. And in that 1 week period, there is research, there is looking at other creators' videos and practicing. So there's a lot of things that go behind the scene before I can actually post a single tutorial video. And I don't have to wait until able to create all the videos that are in my calendar before I can post the video. No. So I focus on one thing and I learn that thing and then I create, right? That is the most important part, to create it. Make sure you create it. When I create it and upload it, I know that one is already out of the way, and then I can go ahead and focus on other videos or other content. After creating that video, you can then repurpose that video, transform it into a LinkedIn post and a YouTube short. In the process of creating a video, I always have like some form of a script. I always script out my videos so that I don't go off topic when I'm talking. So that script is what is going to go on LinkedIn. You can use ChatGPT and refine your script and you post it on LinkedIn. Now repeat this format for every video that you post on YouTube. And after you've created like a substantial amount of video, like let's just say like 10 videos or maybe 10 to 30 videos on YouTube, what you can do is to create yourself a portfolio. Take some of these contents that you've written on LinkedIn or that you've posted on YouTube, attach those in your portfolio. And those contents are going to be the samples that you're going to show to employers when they ask for proof of work or experience. Now, when you do this consistently for like 1 year, then trust me, you're guaranteed to get a good job online, and not just getting a remote job or maybe a freelance job, but your YouTube channel can get monetized.